Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. I hope you are doing well. I know there's this controversy with Jake Parker and Inktober, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I might do a little blurb in my description down below, but I'm here to discuss with you or share with you the first impressions from Viviva Watercolor sheets, and I've done this in the past. I've filmed I think several years ago, sharing with you these color sheets. So I received this package in the mail and I wanted to do a first impressions with you. I will leave all the information down below. And I also brought my Hobonichi because realistically this is where I will be using it. I will be using it in my Hobonichi Tejo, but I'm very excited to look at their new sketchbooks here, and I will go into that as well. So yes, let's start off with these two items. So I want to start off with these two sketchbooks here. Viviva Colors, they've teamed up with Inktober to create these special edition sketchbooks. These, I will leave the dimensions, the specifications, maybe as a heading or in the description down below. But it is created with 100% cotton paper. It's very, very nice and thick. You can see there, and it opens up nice and flat, which I really like and appreciate. They are, I believe, made in India, and the paper weight is 300 GSM. This is neat. Usually, like the sketchbooks that I know anyways are connected to the front cover, and they have this one page that's like a little bit flimsy. This one, I guess, and it would be attached directly to the front cover, but this one has a detached spine which opens up nice and flat, so that's pretty neat, I think. So you can see that's what it looks like on the edge there. And you can see when you open it up, it opens up nice and flat. Right from the get-go, I didn't have to push anything at all. You saw me open it right away, so there's that. I don't know if they have a pocket. Do they have? Oh yeah, they do have a pocket in the back here. I don't think it's gusseted, so I don't want to force it open, but I suppose if you have some like thin pieces of paper that are long, if the paper is too small, it'll get stuck in there, and then you'll have a hard time getting it. But maybe if you have like a ruler or something slender and long, you can stick that in there. But this is one of their first sketchbooks. It is covered in this like black shiny, it's not leather, of course, but it is really sleek and sophisticated looking. It's not like too in your face. I did notice a couple of bumps and things here. You can see there. It doesn't bother me because I don't take really good care of my notebooks, but just letting you know. But it was bubble wrapped, and it did come bubble wrapped. I don't know what their packaging will be once they are released, but it does have this nice elastic closure, which is quite substantial. I don't feel at all that it's flimsy, but I don't think I will be sticking too many ephemera and paper bits in here. I think I really want to try out this Inktober challenge, and I think many people are still going to continue with this Inktober, like separate from Jake Parker, and I feel like, anyways, I don't want to get into that too much, but yes. So there's this first version. So that's their first version. They have this second version, which is a square format, and they have the same elastic closure, and I believe it opens up the same way. And this one, the paper is definitely different. It's I've been told that it's also 300 GSM and that it is 100% cotton, but it's definitely different from this one here. And if I can film a close-up, I will do a side-by-side. I will do a close-up here. I'll enter the video in here in the editing process, but this is definitely more textured, and you can see the different paper bits, and yeah, this is definitely more textured. I actually kind of want to use it for my journaling, as in like my travel journals and stuff for layering. But it is this nice soft cream color, whereas this is more of a white. I don't want to say stark white because I think it's slightly off white as well. But this is far more cream, and it seems more, I guess it is still 300 GSM, but yeah, it's definitely a lot more textured. So there's that version, and this, let's see if this one has a pocket in the back. It does, but once again, I don't believe it's gusseted. I believe it's stuck in there. So you might just, I'm not sure, to be honest, what you would put in there without getting it stuck. If I were to put pieces of paper in there, it would be very difficult for me to get it out. So maybe like a ruler, or yeah, I don't have a ruler with me here at this moment, but actually maybe the watercolor sheets you can definitely put in there. Maybe that's what it's for. But yeah, this once again is covered in this nice black there, and there are a bit of, you can see it is a little bit damaged there. I'm not sure, maybe my the delivery man was not very careful, I'm not sure, but it was wrapped in bubble wrap, so just that little corner there, if that really bugs you. Like I said, I'm not very careful with my notebooks, and with these art journals, I will most likely be using them freely. So there's the square version, which will definitely be a challenge in a way. I'm not used to using like square notebooks at all, so this is another format that they have. So let's open up the actual watercolor sheets and do a couple of swatches. I believe they have a new color out. So I'm going to put these books off to the side. I want to open this up. This is the package that came in. Welcome to the Viviva community. They also have a YouTube channel, so I will link that below. And I will also link the video, and I will also link down below the video where I unboxed this several years ago, I believe it was. So there's that. So this one here is the color sheets, and it has these colors here, and I believe the new color is now white. And I think that is so neat. It has Viviva and Inktober 2020, handmade with love in India. Everything you can imagine is real. Yes, made in India. So let's open this up and let's do some swatches on the papers, because the papers are different, and I think it would be fun to share with you. So it says Viviva colors with Inktober. These colors belong to, and then you can write your name there. Then how to use. Be amazed, the pigment on these color sheets is highly saturated. That means the colors you see here are different from their actual color on the paper. So we've got you covered. The partition between the colors has a special water repellent coating to avoid sticking when wet. Our recommendation, let the colors dry before closing the color sheets. Super safe. These color sheets are safe to use, but please do not ingest them. Oh, you should wash your hands with soap after use. So as you can see here, each color block is quite substantial. I want to say like an inch and a bit, almost 2 inches, but I will leave the exact dimensions down below. Make a swatch here. Okay, so let's do that together. So as you can see there, it says make swatch here, and then it has these little boxes. So let's do that while I have you on camera. We can quickly do these swatches together. I usually use just a water brush. So I'm just going to use a water brush to do these swatches really quickly with you on camera. The first one is Crimson and Cherry Blossom. So I'm just going to grab a little bit from the corner here. Oh, that's very pigmented. Wow. I think I want to keep my Hobonichi open so that I can drop the colors on the page. Let's find one that's not, there we go. And then the next one is Cherry Blossom. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and then next one here is Burgundy. So it has this little sheet in the middle to kind of separate so that the colors don't mix up. Oh wow, that's really nice. I did like a 4 swatch, so maybe with the next one I'll try like a 3 swatch. 1, 2, 3. This is vermilion, very pretty. That burgundy is really nice. It's totally different from this square swatch right here, like it says. Next is dusk orange. Oh, that's pretty too. I should keep it square here on the Hobonichi cousin. This one is called Happy Yellow. 1, 2, 3. It's a nice bright pink, not pink, but bright, nice like a primary yellow. And then this one is called, I don't think I have any, oh I do have some residue left there. This one is Gold Ochre. That's very nice. And then the next one is Burnt Umber. And I like the fact that you can easily reference the color that you want. It has these color tabs here on the end. This one is Tree Bark Brown. Wow. This one is a little bit lighter. This is Sap Green. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You can still see how much color is left just by doing 3 little swatches. Foliage green. Oh, that's very, very vibrant. I guess let's try it on here. Yeah, it does. Wow, it's, if I can do a close-up I will show you, but it is in fact white. But yeah, I don't usually use white, but that's very fun. The opportunity to have white in there as well is really, really nice. And for the joy of art, share your art with us. Viviva Inktober 2020. And then that's their information. And what is this? Stick this to the main booklet, peel off the adhesive tape behind. Oh, this is a mixing panel for extra awesomeness. Oh, interesting. So I guess if you want to mix your colors, it is, I feel, it is coated on this side. Not so much on this side, but I feel like it is coated here. I'm gonna actually give it a go while I have you on camera. Let's mix some colors and see what we can come up with. So let's mix this cherry blossom. Oh, that's pretty. I want to do another swatch of the cherry blossom. Well, maybe I mixed that by mistake. So let's mix some cherry blossom, and you can see it's kind of resisting there. I don't know how long, if I leave it there, if it will actually, if it will come off or not really. Or let's mix it with one of the blues, maybe like a ocean blue here. So yeah, you can see that. I don't know if you, it's totally resisting. So let's see if I can mix. Oh yeah, that's neat. And I can make a new color. I wonder if I can pick this up later, or how long if it will actually dry, or... There we go. So you can see it does, there is this interesting mixing palette here. Let's see if I add a little bit more blue, if that will mix. Oh yeah, it will. So I want to do a quick swatch in the different papers because yeah, I want to see how it reacts in the actual paper. I'm definitely going to be using it in my Hobonichi Techo because I really like to use, as you can see, I like to use watercolors in the, actually that's not watercolor, that's a marker, but like I like to add watercolors in the background in my Hobonichi, and I'll definitely be doing that. My daughter really likes to use my watercolors too, so I think this would be a lot of fun, especially if we're traveling. I don't have to bring my watercolor set, and even though the watercolor set, the tin one, isn't that big, this is a lot more slim compared to that. Like you can just, it's such a small profile. So let's do some swatches in here. So this is the square sketchbook, and I'm very intrigued. I'm going to actually start in the back. I like to do the swatches in the back, and it opens up pretty flat. I like the fact that it is hardcover. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but let's, actually I'm going to grab a different water brush here, and let's see if I can pick this color back up. I don't know how long it takes. Oh yeah, I can definitely reactivate it if it dries up. So yeah, it's definitely textured. You can see that. I'm not very, yeah, you can see I'm not very familiar with watercolor. I'm not like a watercolor artist, especially with textured paper, but I think, like I said, it would be fun to try it out. There's that, and let's see what it looks like with this in this sketchbook. Oh, I forgot to show you the back side, and of course there's no bleed through right there. So let's see what this looks like. This ink swatch looks like in this sketchbook here. It's pretty watered down though. The ink is now pretty diluted, but let's see. Oh, that's a lot more smooth. So I think it would be fun to challenge myself with actually using sketchbook, like proper sketchbook paper, instead of just the Hobonichi paper. I am definitely very, not scared, but I know this is going to be very challenging for myself to use this. I mean, I might be more inclined to just use regular ink, so like just regular pens for sketching. Let's do a quick swatch with these different markers and things because I want to make sure that it doesn't bleed through. This is the, I think this is a Fude pen by Kuretake. It's really nice. Let's do this one here too. Kuretake. Oh, I really like the texture in here. This is the Marvi Uchida for drawing 0.1. Of course, these aren't going to, this isn't going to bleed through, but yeah, this is definitely more textured. This is going to be a challenge for me to try out. But this is very nice, and I think I'll have fun playing around in this sketchbook. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure when they're going to release the prompts for next month. I really don't know what's going to happen with Inktober, but I know a lot of people are still going to participate, just separate from Jake Parker and the controversy behind that. So I don't want to get into the controversy, but I do appreciate Viviva. They did not know this was going to happen. Obviously, they've had this collaboration, I believe, months before, and they just found out several days ago, and he emailed, and he was obviously not very, like, it's really disappointing of a small company like them. I think he said since their last release, or when they first opened up, they've been able to create a manufacturing place now, and they've employed 9 women in India and in his local community, and they're just a small business trying to start up, and they had no idea this was going to happen. So I feel kind of bad for them in a way, but you know, I still want to share with you if you are interested in these watercolor sheets and the sketchbooks. So this is the special edition Inktober sketchbook. I'm going to challenge myself to participate in the prompts. I don't know if I'll be able to do it every single day, but I think it'll be fun. So this, it says it opens up flat. I think the first couple of pages are going to be wonky like this, I think. Oh no, sorry, it's my mistake. I folded the paper the wrong way, so maybe when you first get it, you can make sure you don't do what I did and fold the paper here. But yes, they do open flat from the first page. It's just myself, I made a mistake there, but see, you can see it opens up nice and flat. I think I'm more inclined to do just a simple marker or a simple ink pen and just sketch, and then I might add bits of watercolor, but to be honest, I really like this portability watercolor set to use in my homoichi. So I'm just being honest. I really like, oh actually, you know what, I'm gonna see if this fits in the back. I think that's what it's for. This is probably for this, so that this can be nicely tucked in there, and then you can kind of close it up. I don't think it's made for, like, you know, holding bits and papers from your travels like I would probably do, but yeah, it's probably for that, for having your palette or the colors in the back here. But yes, that's my first impressions. I'm gonna try to do maybe some sketches in here. I think with this, I really like seeing the texture in this pen, this kuretake for the pen. I think it's so much fun. Like the texture that you can see, because the paper is not flat. I think it would be a lot of fun. But anyways, I'm gonna definitely challenge myself. Alright, so it's a different day. It's been over 24 hours. I thought I would try and see if I can pick this color up. If you remember, this is the mixing palette that you can attach to the back cover here. I realized though, if you were to actually follow this template and stick it here, and then you would, if you need to close it back up, then it sticks up quite a bit. If you were to stick it this way and close it up, it also still sticks out a little bit. So just, if you do decide on taking this adhesive off and actually sticking it on, just try and make sure you stick it on so that it's within the cover once you do fold it up. So let's try and see if I can pick this color up. It's been, oh, you can. That's neat. Yes, you can absolutely pick that color back up. Let's try and put it on here. I'm going to bring a baby wipe and see if I can pull the color off completely. So let's see if I can pull the color off completely from here. Oh, that's not bad. That's impressive. It's just, oh, there, it's pretty much gone, I would say. So for like a travel palette, if you need some colors on the go, you can definitely use this as your mixing palette. Just make sure, like I said, to stick it on so that, I think you would do it this way, stick it on so that when you fold it in, it doesn't stick out. So maybe don't follow this template completely, but just yeah, stick it in that way. But yes, definitely really handy to have this. And I did play a little bit. My drawings are really not that great with this textured paper. There was this old lady, and she's like a, I don't know, 70s maybe, and she had this shirt that said girl power. I don't think she understands what it says, but I did the swatches here. I added a little bit of Viridian here on the side by mistake, so just please disregard that little bit there. But very vibrant colors. So this is the textured, the square notebook here, and this is the swatches here on this notebook, and I will do a close-up as well at the end of the video. So that's it. That is the quick first impressions. I will leave the information and the specifications, you know, all the dimensions and everything down below. I will leave the link to where you can purchase this special edition sketchbook, and hopefully we can follow along together. I was watching Lindsay from the Frugal Crafter. Oh my gosh, my mouth is full of marbles. And she was saying, you know, just even if you aren't able to do it like every single day, if you're not able to do the challenge every single day, I think you'll definitely see an improvement. And that's what I really want to challenge myself. I feel like I haven't, like this is one small little doodle, but I haven't done any doodles recently. And I know I do like the Hobonichi challenge once in a while, but I haven't actually sat down to draw much. There's just a leprechaun hat there, and I really miss it, because yeah, I used to really challenge myself more to doodle more, and so I think this will be a nice kickstart to the autumn season, or yeah, to kind of get into doodling again. This one was July, so several months ago, or a month and a half ago, but yeah, these doodles are very simple. So that's it. I've decided I'm going to participate in this Inktober. It's not going to be every single day, but I know I'm gonna just concentrate on the Inktober itself and not the whole drama behind it. This is for myself, an opportunity for myself to improve in my drawing. So I want to show you, I guess, a before and after. I don't know how that's going to work. I need to take accountability for this, and I'm going to post it up there, and I'm going to show you like a before and after 30 days, and let's see if there will be any difference in my drawings. I hope we can follow along with each other. I really appreciate you for your comments and for watching these videos. Yes, I have just nothing but gratitude, so I really want to thank you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.